I think we have a lot of obese people in North Carolina in general. I think that the diet habits and the nutrition habits also don't make any of that any easier. So because of those habits, physical activity never really seemed to be a big aspect of the populations, at least that I dealt with during my graduate career. For the most part, I think a lot of, especially the older adults, some people have never even walked on a treadmill, lift up a, did any type of bicep curl or anything in their life. So there's also a lot of older populations, and it is a retirement area as well as a growing metropolis. So I think the older adults, for example, is definitely a challenge because they're not used to being physically active. And there's not a great public transportation area, and everything's so spread out. So in terms of just walking day to day, because the way that everything's kind of spread out, you have to drive places or you have to take transportation, which definitely cuts down on steps taken per day and just being active during the course of a day, as opposed to just traditional exercise. I think that one, we have the strongest, cancer rehabilitation program through Presbyterian Hospital, where that is something that's not really touched on, and we're the only ones in North Carolina that has a rehabilitation program specifically for those types of populations. In addition to that, all of our cardiac rehab facilities are really big. And then the senior centers has incorporated 3 to 4 different exercise programs at different sites in Charlotte to keep the older adults more active, since that seems to be a population in Charlotte that seems to be growing, and a lot of people have retired there or have stayed there their entire lives.